17-year-old Joe Kresick considers himself one of the lucky ones. A few weeks ago, the high school junior landed a job scooping ice cream after school and through the summer at Rainbow Cone on Chicago's South Side. For Kresick, finding a job was a job in itself.
It is. A lot of places, they are looking for experience, but a lot of us don't have experience because all the other places don't want us because we don't have experience. So like, how are we going to get experience? So I'm grateful that Rainbow Cone is allowing me to gain some experience.
While unemployment is falling, it's not falling as fast for young workers. In 2016, the nation's overall unemployment rate averaged 4.8%, but the rate was more than double that among people between the ages of 16 and 24. Illinois' 14.2% jobless rate for the group eclipsed the nation's and those of states that border it. In some Chicago neighborhoods, the jobless rate was 5 times that of the state's. At $8.25 an hour, Illinois' minimum wage is higher than its neighbors, and some economists say that could be contributing to youth joblessness. Chicago's $10.50 an hour minimum wage is even higher and increases to $11 this summer. So Rainbow Cone is feeling the pinch.
We've reduced our hours. We close earlier in the evening. We used to stay open till 11. Now we close at 10. And we don't hire as many people.
But a higher minimum wage isn't the only reason young adults are having trouble getting work. Illinois has shed more than 90,000 jobs in the last decade. Many of those experienced workers are now competing with teens and young adults for low-skilled jobs at fast food restaurants and retailers. Matthew Wilson has been studying youth unemployment at the Great Cities Institute at the University of Illinois at Chicago. His research links high joblessness for that group to one of the city's most vexing problems.
If you look at the rates of employment in some of the neighborhoods where gun violence is the most prevalent, you'll see that there's a correlation between high youth jobless rates and that violence.
Chicago is trying to address the issue. The Obama's $2 million donation will benefit 2 programs that offer summer jobs at city departments like Parks and Recreation. Also, a new city ordinance allows workers between the ages of 18 and 20 to serve alcohol, so restaurants can offer jobs to a wider pool of workers. While those initiatives may help young people looking for summer or part-time work, they don't necessarily help others looking for permanent, full-time jobs. Up until about 30 years ago, students could graduate from high school and land a fairly well-paying job in manufacturing. Well, that's not happening anymore unless they have some sort of special training first. A Chicago nonprofit is providing that training to some.
There are so many jobs available because technology has changed, the equipment has changed, machinery has changed. So you do have to be just a little bit smarter, a little bit faster as far as the computerized equipment.
Manufacturing Renaissance is providing advanced training for 18 to 20-year-olds at Austin College and Career Academy on the city's west side. Students like 21-year-old Billy Johnson can get certified to program computers that cut metal parts. The program also helps students develop the so-called soft skills that many of them lack.
They taught us that in school, we always have to be on school on time and everything, so that's really a very important thing.
A 2013 study by the Federal Reserve emphasized the importance of early work. It found young adults who had that experience fared better after the Great Recession than those who didn't. In a recent speech, Fed Chairman Janet Yellen singled out summer jobs in particular.
Summer youth employment programs improve participants' attitudes toward their communities, raised their academic aspirations, and boosted their job readiness skills.
But Joe Kresick admits he's getting more out of his job at Rainbow Cone than just work experience. He's also getting some much-needed cash.
I'm a junior now, so college is coming up, so I'd like to get some money for college so I can hopefully get out debt-free.
And that could put teens like Kresick and their communities on the path to an even more successful future. For In the Loop, I'm Diane Estabrook.